Hey, welcome to Nekkid Thoughts, a show where we discuss uncut topics from a male and female point of view. I am your host, Tam.
Got it right this time.
I don't have an aka Sleepy. Y'all know my co-host, Quasi, aka.
What's up?
I don't have one today. Why your eyes get big? Are you scared of your aka?
Yeah, like.
I won't give you one today. I'm tired. My brain is not working right.
Cool. He got one.
We'd like to welcome our guest, Hollywood.
Hello.
What's up, Hollywood?
That's
How
my
you doing?
dog.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
Yeah.
Long time.
Well,
Yeah, that we've known each other.
Yeah.
Yes.
Over 20 years.
Yeah, well, don't tell everybody
Yeah,
our
you
age now.
It's like over 25 years, but let's not put our age out there for nobody.
Yeah,
We look good for 26.
Thank you.
Known each other since toddlerhood. Okay. So with that being said, we have known each other for a long time.
Long time.
Neither one of us have ever been married.
No.
You've been married,
I have.
divorced.
Yes.
So the topic today is, does it get harder to find someone to settle down with the older we get? I'm going to say from a female point of view, yes, because, you know, our bodies change and our attitudes change, our expectations change, fertility changes. So our
Got a lot going
percentage
on.
starts to go down. It
But it
does. It
changes.
does. Yeah. You know, things dry up.
What? Please don't put that visual in my
eggs
head.
do?
Oh, you said things
Eggs
dry
dry-
up.
Oh,
okay.
not
okay,
the,
I'm sorry.
not the kitty.
I'm
No,
sorry. Keep going.
No, you know the eggs dry up.
Okay.
So the older you guys get, why are you tickled?
Nothing.
Is it harder to find somebody to settle down with?
I'll let you go first.
Well, obviously, my situation's a little bit different than his, right? So I would say yes, because the standard, I think, has changed. Or let me rephrase that. It's not changed. I think it's different, right? Because I feel like a woman with a single mother with children is easier to find the type of guy she wants versus a single father with children, right? Because
That is very
Yeah,
true.
I think that's very true.
Because
So-
you are a single dad.
I am.
Right.
I am. So
Shout out to all the
So
fathers.
rare.
Yeah.
You're like a unicorn.
I appreciate that.
For real. Right. Literally been taking care of his kids primarily on his own for the majority of his kids' life. Like that's something
That's good,
so
that's good.
rare. And I've always applauded you for that.
You have.
And I've always thought that was something that's very unique to you, because so many men run from that responsibility, right? And you've not only taken on the responsibility, but you've done a great job doing it, because you've had to incorporate your personal life, trying to date, have
Right.
women in your life, and still being a full-time dad. So for you, I can see why it's a lot harder than it is for me.
Right.
So I would say my answer to that question is, it's harder in the sense of, the older I get, it's hard for me to find what I'm really looking for as far as a wifey.
Do you know what you want?
Yes, I know exactly
Do you
what
know
I want.
what you want?
I have a
Hollywood?
good idea. But the thing with me is I understand, like, when you're looking for something in someone, they may have a few idiosyncrasies that you're willing to overlook,
Good word.
right? That you're willing to overlook because some of the good overshadows that things that you said that you wouldn't tolerate.
Okay, so that brings me to my next question.
Mm-hmm.
What is the shit you put up with 10 years ago that you will not tolerate now?
So, again, my spectrum is different, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Because, so here's the thing that I think makes it easier for a man to date when you get older. You know the cheat code, right? Like,
What does that mean?
you know how to get to any kind of woman because you've been doing this for so long.
That's a fair statement.
Does that make sense?
Okay.
So it's like, as an older man, if you're in your late 30s, you can date a girl from the age of
Watch it.
22
Watch it.
to 42. Like, you got a 20-year spectrum to work with. And the young girls are easy because it's easy, because you know so much and you're so well-rounded and you're so just everything. The older women are easy because they like the fact that, I'm just being honest, they like the fact that you have so much going on. They like the fact that you're a ready-made person, right?
So basically, the answer for you is no. It's not harder.
No, the answer for me is, hell yeah, it's harder, because what I'm looking for is so much more detailed now. So you just said, what will I not put up with now that I would have put up with 10 years ago? 10 years ago, I would have dealt with crazy. You know, like
right,
popping up
right.
at my house and blowing up my phone. You know, popping off at the mouth.
I would have dealt with.
I'm not doing that no more.
Nah.
You know, working on your financials.
See, exactly.
I would have dealt with that a little
not
bit.
doing that no more.
Let's hustle together.
Right.
I'm not doing that shit anymore.
Right, because we're young and it's acceptable. Then, now, if you don't have it together, then I can't really help
Yeah,
you.
you're probably not.
Because it's
gonna
a
get it
partnership,
together
not an
at
ownership.
This point.
Exactly.
Unless you hit the
Right.
lottery. Now, if you hit the lottery, don't forget about me. That's
Yeah.
all I'm saying. Hey, it's honest.
Here's something though for Hollywood. Think about your pool of women, right? So I just said like my
Wait,
pool.
current or past?
No, current. So now.
Wait, what is the pool of women?
That's what I'm about to ask. So for me, I used to think that, I don't know, I could have somebody about 10, 12 years younger than me, right? What?
No,
What?
I
Are you
didn't
rolling
say
your
anything.
eyes?
No, I thought something was flying.
Are you sure?
Above? I didn't roll anything. Continue. You saw it too?
No, I was looking in your eyes. I didn't know what was going on.
Go ahead, continue.
Now,
Anakin saw it.
because I'm getting older, I do think differently. Where I'm like, you know what? I don't know, 10 years younger. Like, God, we ain't got a lot of common. Like, you like, too heavy on social media. You posting ass shots. Like, I can't deal with this.
Yeah.
You know?
If you
I remember a time I took this girl out, and she'll remain nameless, but you do know her.
Okay.
And we used to go eat at Houston's a lot. And I remember I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try something different. You know, I'm gonna pressure her a little bit right now, see where her head is at. So I put on, I don't know what I was listening to. It might have been like Blackstreet or something like that. Maybe Diary of a
Some
Mad
old school
Band.
R&B. Yeah.
I'm putting the vibe out there. I'm gonna
Right.
see where your head's at, right?
Okay.
And we had just got done with a real nice dinner, and we were driving down Beltline in Preston area.
Ooh,
Why is he
details.
so
And-
detailed?
And just because it's coming back to me,
Okay.
and she was just like, "What is this?" I'm like,
Uh-oh.
"What is what?" So this is Blackstreet. She's like, "Do you have anything like more current, like Timberlake, or
What?
do you got like
Now see,
In Sync?" And I'm like,
see, that's a problem.
I can't.
I was like, I gotta go.
If we can't vibe on the
Yeah.
same music, we're not gonna make it.
Okay. So, do you think about the pool of people you've already dated? Did the one get away?
Well, no, because if they were the one, they would have never left.
Uh-oh.
Agreed.
Unless you all did something to push them away, because I know both of you.
Here you go. Here,
Something on the ceiling again. You saw it flying around.
here's something that I've realized the older I've gotten with dating and the person that you're supposed to be with. Isn't it funny how we forgive people in our lives where we feel like that person's supposed, even with friendships, right?
yeah.
Like I've had friendships in my life where we fell out because you pissed me off and something really, something really bad happened or offensive happened, or maybe I pissed you off and we fell off. But the funny thing about that friend that's supposed to be in your life, they always come back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it always circles back. And I feel the same way about a relationship.
Men
so
come back too. Y'all
I
come back
agree.
like herpes.
Oh, agree. I agree.
Man,
I agree. So
some of them out there that are like
if you missed that person, you ain't missed them. They ain't circled back around yet.
Okay, so we're getting older.
Right.
Is the pool of women getting smaller?
For me, it is.
It depends on what you're looking for. I mean, like he said earlier, if you're just looking for fun, then the spectrum is wide open.
Yes,
Right.
wide open.
Right. And
Just
you
settle
can
down,
and you
but
can
we
close
settle
on
down.
all ages.
Damn. Careful.
But
I mean, you said be real, right?
yeah.
Yeah, but
th-
you don't.
That
you
was
don't
the
wanna-
heading of the show.
Legal age.
Oh,
Not all.
come on.
ages. I'm just saying.
There's no
Y'all-
R. Kelly's in here.
y'all-
Exactly. Like, are you serious right now?
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, just be careful.
Okay.
And you like them a little, young-ish.
I do. That's not
I'm
true.
selfish though,
What do you mean?
because like I want you to have a 40-year-old spirit with like a 25-year-old body.
God,
so
it's
that
like-
brings me to my next topic.
Is that a fair statement, Quincy?
that's very
That's
fair.
very fair.
I mean, you look great.
I know. Thank you. So the problem is, your eyes stay the same. Like I'm still attracted to what I was attracted to 10 years ago.
Right.
However, the muscle mass is not the same in the men that I see. They don't go to the gym as often.
But again,
And so
it doesn't have to be that way.
It doesn't.
And that's and I think that's where we talk about the pool getting smaller, because I feel like I don't look much different than I did 10 years ago. Like my body,
You have a six pack now.
I had it 10 years ago. I've had a six pack since I was 16 years
since
old.
I've known him.
I mean, so what I'm saying is,
He always asks me, why are you wearing a sweater at the gym? I'm like, man, do you see what I'm standing next to? That's why I don't work out with him no more.
Can't with this dude. What I'm saying is, you got to find that person that's gonna keep whatever you need to be kept, right?
Okay.
Physically and everything else. Because when I think about if I were to marry someone who was 10 years younger than me, in 10 years she's gonna be 10 years older, right? So like you said, I'm still gonna want her to be, because I'm still gonna be in shape.
I think that's
So
fair.
sweetie, I need you to, maintain this.
But is that fair?
Why is it not?
Is it unfair?
So the men.
Yeah, but it's easier for you all to keep your bodies together.
Here we go.
Our hormones slow things down, although I have the metabolism of a teenage boy. But anywho, I'm just saying.
So is your pool's getting smaller?
Hell yeah, my pool is getting smaller. I like a good muscle. Do you know how many people don't have muscles anymore? I just, that's just a personal preference. So yes, my pool is.
So what do you prefer, big arms or nice chest and abs?
Yeah, all that sounds good. Yeah.
Well, if you had to pick.
A, B, or C. I'd like a good arm.
Good arms.
Good
Yeah.
arm. I like arms.
I've
and
heard
So
backs.
basically, you need to just start going to the gym all the time and dating men that's going to be in the gym, right?
I don't like to talk in the gym. When I'm in the gym, it's serious time.
I know.
Catch me after or something, but
So
not
look,
while we working.
My friends and I have this discussion all the time, like how to meet a woman, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's crazy because we go out and we generally meet women when we out, and I hate that, but it's just what it is. And people ask, they'll say, well, why don't you meet her at church, man? When I'm at church, I'm focused on church. Correct. Meet her at the grocery store. I'm in and out of the grocery store in 2 seconds. Like,
so the pool of women that you meet when you go out
is probably not what you really want.
It's not what you really want. So where are you going to go to find this person to settle down with? Because the pool is getting smaller. We're getting older.
Probably the places that we would frequent, right? Because that would ultimately mean we already have something in common.
So
Like
because
that's a good baseline.
We go out to eat at nice restaurants all the time, so it's like that'd be convenient. Pop, meet somebody out in a restaurant. How you doing? Send you a drink.
Okay.
But generally, the club. Here's the thing about clubs and women now. This is real talk.
Hit it.
Women don't go to the club like they used to. It used to be, if you went to the club 10 years ago, you'd see so many bad little chicks just running around, and older chicks too, because people went out. I feel like now older women, y'all don't even like going out anymore. If you over 30, the average girl tells me that's over 30, I don't go to the club. I'll go for a birthday, I'll go for something like that. I'm not going to the club because you just don't like it anymore.
That is true.
And I hate that y'all feel that way.
That is
because
true.
I go out, so I'd love to bump into you out, but it doesn't
like
happen.
Lounges. We like lounges. And
that's not what we do, though.
Oh, well, then you need to change your location. If you want what you want, you're not gonna find what you want bumping and grinding at the club.
I agree. That's where you're gonna find the little young girl in her early 20s.
So why can't you do both? Why can't you go to the lounge sometime and then go kick it like afterwards or something? But because the girl you want that's at the lounge is not going to the club.
We generally go out to nice resturants before we go out, so that's
a fair statement,
right? So it's like I don't think to go to a lounge like we normally. We're at Nick and Sam's, we're at Nobu, we're at Tay Tay. Like we go out, we have a few drinks, we eat a good meal, and then it's like, well, what's next? The club, I guess.
I have a question for you, Tam.
Yes.
So, how open is the pool to you? Like, how receptive are you to someone coming up and talking to you?
Oh, I am very friendly. I've been told.
Not friendly, but receptive to what he's saying. Like, what he's going to be about, right? Because nobody's going to come up to you and approach you to go play Madden.
Well, Madden.
Right. Nobody's going to play.
It's a video game.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, okay.
So, the end result is,
Yeah, no, I don't.
So how receptive to you are that?
I try new things, but I get tired of people quick, so I don't know. I would try it. Yeah. I'm very friendly and receptive. I am. I talk to anybody, and sometimes that gets me in trouble. But
I can see how.
Yeah. Yeah. Why you gotta bring up old stuff?
We talking about old and now. That
But
old
yes,
stuff gets
to
brought
answer
to
your
now
question,
because you're
yes.
still doing it. Like it's hard to break these habits.
It is.
It is.
It is. But I am. Yeah, I am.
Interesting.
Okay, so this is a question that I get a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so say a woman in her 30s is still single, never been married. Do you all think or assume something is wrong with her. I'm like, why she still single?
Is there?
This bitch crazy?
Is there?
Well, but you know what? The same thing for a man, right?
Yeah.
They like, if I meet a woman, they're like, hold on, you in your 30s, you never been married, you ain't got no kids, something wrong with you.
Something wrong with you? Yeah, I have.
But in
said
my
that
mind,
before.
I'm just like, shit, ain't nothing wrong with me.
Yeah, I have
I've
said
been
that
working, I've been living my life. Like the last thing I needed was that to slow me down. Like I've gotten to where I've gotten because of where and how I've done it. So,
How often do you approach with that question?
all the time.
I could see that.
All
You
the
have a
time.
nice
Like-
place, you're successful, you're a handsome dude, you're fun. Like, why has nobody scooped you up?
Right. And my
How do you
my answer
respond
to
to
that
that?
normally is because I didn't want it.
Well, that's
And-
my
And that's
answer.
fair.
And I mean, and sometimes I can, I hate to say it like this, but I'll say sometimes, like I've been in serious relationships where 100% they wanted to get married.
Yeah.
I was the one that was like, nah,
Yeah. No.
I'm not ready. This isn't right. So it wasn't that something was wrong with me and these women didn't want to
just
marry me.
weren't
It was
ready.
just, I wasn't ready.
Yeah, I wasn't ready either. Man,
So-
the 20s were great.
I had a blast.
Yeah, my 20s were great. Man.
I think my early 30s were my favorite times. From
You know
probably
what?
32, 33 to probably about 36, 37. I had a
Right
lot
now
of
is
fun.
pretty damn good, though.
Yeah.
How was your right now?
Oh, my right now is amazing.
Yeah, my right
Like,
now
I'm-
is real
like, I
good.
feel real good about life.
See,
and
it's going to
everything's
take us a
good.
while to get
Oh, no,
to-
I'm done. No, I'm done. No,
No, I don't believe that.
you'll see.
Okay, that's what
I'm telling you, like, we going to be doing this show one day. I'm just going to pop up. I'm married, baby on the way. You'll be like, what? Yeah.
Whatever. That's not going to be a pop-up. No. It better not be. Mm-mm. No.
It's going to definitely be something in progression, right? Long progress.
I'm too old for that. I'm not going through no long process.
But if you
think-
are not
you
in
think
the
I'm about to
right
date someone for 5 years?
places to meet this person, and then let's not get it twisted. Let's tell him to be honest. He has an age cutoff. You got an age cutoff for these women.
What do you mean?
They what is the age cutoff? 30.
Wait.
30. They can't be over 30 something.
No, that's not true. That is not true. The thing is, no.
Yes, it is. I'm gonna help you out. I'm gonna help you out with the reasoning,
That is not
but it is true.
because I don't have kids and I want kids.
That's
right?
the reason.
So I do think about that. Like I have to be with someone who's going to be willing
Yeah.
to have kids and able to have kids because you're right. I'm not gonna pop out a kid in the next year or two. Like
I know.
that's too big of a decision
I
for me
know.
to just say like, yeah, we are gonna have to work towards
Yeah.
this. So. All right, can we change? Can we get back on him? I don't know. This is getting directed towards me a lot.
Other than credit and finances, what is something that you would you ever date a felon?
Oh, well, it depends. Let me get deep on you, because there are a lot of our brothers that are locked up,
I swear.
wrongly accused, and then
Selling
maybe
weed 9 times out of 10. What you mean wrongly accused? We not.
weed ain't a big deal. Selling weed ain't a big. It depends on what it was.
That's true.
Yeah, it
It's a
depends on
misdemeanor
what it
for an
was.
ounce now in Dallas.
Yeah,
How do you know
What?
this?
What?
Thank you.
My bad, Cat.
It's a misdemeanor for an ounce? What if you just have
Let's
possession?
just move
have
on.
it. Yeah, just-
Let's just move
yeah.
on.
Oh,
Different subject, different topic.
yeah.
Come on, we gotta
yeah.
wrap this
okay,
thing up.
Okay, all right. But yeah, that's it. Yeah.
You would?
Yeah. Depends on, what he did.
So I met a lady recently, and I chose to be her friend more than anything because I can't foresee myself ever dating her.
Was she a felon?
No, not a felon, but she's been through a lot of horrible things in her life that I wouldn't want to be a part of from a romantic standpoint. And I don't know if that's selfish or if that's fair, but I have to protect myself at the same time. Is that fair?
No.
That's fair.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was just wondering, like, from a female's
Female-
perspective.
yeah.
Is there some things that you're like,
depends. Oh, yeah. If you went to jail for beating somebody up, yeah.
Yeah.
Keep moving. Yeah. Aggravated assault, burglary, blue collar crimes.
Yeah,
blue collar are okay.
And drugs, basically, you're good.
No, now.
So
depends
white
on-
collar felons are good. They're
Yeah,
okay.
those are okay.
Like money laundering,
Right.
racketeering.
Well, see, I don't know, because then you might do it again. 9
Right.
times out of 10, they do that shit again, and then
At least
you
you have a
gonna come get
Bentley
my
between
shit.
now and the time they get
Yeah,
caught.
'cause they gonna come get
They
that
come,
shit.
Yeah, come repossess
Yeah.
everything. Yeah. You need them bags, them cars, all that.
Yeah,
Bring
ooh.
that back.
But if you have it on, they can't take it away from you if you have it on.
Is that true?
How do y'all know these things?
Okay, it's time to strip. I want to ask you 4 or 5 quick questions.
Okay.
off the top of the dome.
Okay.
Yes or no?
All right.
I might throw you in here too.
Okay.
I am. I'm gonna throw you on the
Okay.
up in here. Okay. What is the biggest age gap you've ever dated?
Like in a relationship, David?
Go ahead. Spit it.
10 years. I think 10 years for me.
10. Hit it.
15.
Damn. Was she in diapers? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You know how I feel about that. Okay. It's the summertime.
You asked.
It's the summertime.
Can you answer the rest of these questions on your
Look,
own, please?
look.
I don't want to be a part of this.
Look, it's the summertime. Are you looking for hoes or a housewife right now?
Oh, definitely not a housewife. No.
Okay, because it's the summertime.
I want a housewife.
It's the summertime.
I don't care.
Okay. That's not what we discussed a couple weeks ago. Yeah, you can't answer any more questions. You are not being honest. Does your income affect who you choose to date?
I know that I do well for myself.
Hollywood, it's quick. Yes or no?
No, I'd say no.
Okay.
I can carry the load.
Okay. Oh, uh-oh. Y'all hear that, ladies? You can carry the load.
Okay.
Okay. Are you set in your ways?
There's things that I'm open-minded.
Okay. Last question. You too, I guess. If you get somebody pregnant right now, would you ask them to marry you?
Oh, no. Absolutely not.
I get somebody pregnant, I need my family. So please, God, don't let that.
Anywho. We know the answer to that one as well. So, thank you for being here, Hollywood.
Man, good having you, man.
Yeah,
For real,
it's fun.
for real.
I like this.
We're going to have you back.
I appreciate that.
And for everybody, speak truth, spread love, or kick rocks.